Types of female friendships that I am no longer interested in subscribing to. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, hello, my name is Jasmine. I'm so glad to have you. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the friendship dynamics that I'm just no longer interested in. And listen, I've always been an introvert. I'm just going to preface that. I love to be by myself. I've always loved smaller groups of friends over large ones. I don't do large crowds or anything like that. So I just want to let you guys know a little bit about me so that you can understand why I say the things that I say. So the very first type of friendship that I am no longer interested in being in is a friendship where the female is very insecure. Okay. I've done a lot of inner work. I've gone to counseling. I've healed myself. I have built a life that I am extremely happy for, proud of. And I wake up every single day in peace and stress-free. I no longer want to be friends with women who are insecure to the point to which they are self-sabotaging the friendship. I do believe that we all have insecurities of some things, right? A healthy woman can recognize when something's just an insecurity of hers and not allow it to affect a friendship dynamic, whereas other people have not done the inner work, they have no self-awareness, and they don't recognize the things that they're doing are directly impacting the friendship. I'm not interested in being friends with a woman who is insecure about how she looks, about her finances, about anything, because all that's going to do is seep into the friendship. If you don't like something about yourself, then just change it. It really is that simple. People make things way more difficult than it has to be. If you are insecure about your weight, then just lose weight. If you are insecure about your face, well, then just put on some makeup. Like, it really doesn't have to be that hard. People make it hard. And I'm not interested in those type of friendships because they're draining. Being friends with a woman who is insecure is extremely draining. It is toxic. I am no longer interested in being the friend who's always trying to uplift and you're not doing any of the uplifting. Okay? We're not here for that. There's nothing wrong with having a one-off day. You know, you might not always feel your most confident every single day, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. I am talking about the woman who always is talking about how she looks, who's always criticizing herself and then making jokes about the criticism like, oh, I'm so ugly, or oh, I'm so fat, or oh, I'm so stupid. No, ma'am. Check, please. I am good. I am good on those type of friendships. The second type of friendship that I am no longer interested in being in is a friendship where energy is just not reciprocated. I'm the friend who's going to hype you up. Any idea that you have, I'm like, girl, I'm going to be your first customer. Like, let's go. You can do this. Like, let's get it. If I tell you something that I want to do, which by the way, I don't do that anymore anyways, but I'm just saying, if I was to tell you something that I'm interested in starting or doing, and I don't get that same type of energy, I don't get that same type of support, then I'm just going to slowly bow out because I just feel like friendship should be reciprocal. You give, I take, I give, you take. If you're doing all of the taking and I'm doing all of the giving, well, then that's not really a friendship. That's energy siphoning. That's giving energy vampire. Like, I'm not here for it. If you can't hype me up the way I hype you up, if you can't be there for me the way I'm going to be there for you, well, then we just don't need to be friends. We're not equally yoked. We're just not aligned. Maybe you like friendships where you don't have to hype her up and she not hyping you up, but that's just not the type of friendship I'm looking to be a part of. When I think friendships, I think two women or, you know, a group of women who know how to support each other and show love to each other and just genuinely be happy for each other. If I'm sharing a win with you and I'm getting dry ass responses, well, then that lets me know you're not really happy for me or you just don't care. And that's cool. You don't have to be happy for me. You don't have to care. But then don't expect me to do that for you. And then at that point, I'm not getting what I believe is valuable in a friendship. So then why am I a part of it? Why am I a part of it? Make it make sense. I'm good on that. So count me out. Count me out. The next type of friendship that I'm no longer interested in being a part of is a friendship where the woman can't listen with her ears and allow you to say what you need to say that might have bothered you and to just accept that it bothered you. I have found in the past that anytime I would present an issue that I had with someone to them, It's like they listen to respond, but they don't listen to understand. And I can't stand that. Just because I'm telling you something that you did or that you said that upset me does not mean I'm calling you a bad person. It doesn't mean that I hate you. What it means is I just need you to listen and then change that so that moving forward we don't have the issue. But a lot of times, at least with the friendships I've had, it's like a whole bunch of pointing fingers. The minute you tell them something that they did that upsets you, well, you did this or you did this. And it's like there's no acknowledgement to what I said. At what point can we be grown enough to where I can present an issue to you and you listen, you acknowledge, you apologize, and then moving forward, you make the conscious effort to not do it again. It's like the friendship dynamics that I've had, it's like women don't know how to apologize. It's like they cannot just say, I'm sorry. They can't just say, my bad. It's always shame, guilt, and the need to be right. And at what point can we not do that? I'm not calling you a bad person because the thing that you said hurt my feelings. I'm just telling you, hey, this upset me. So just acknowledge it and let's move forward. And if you have an issue with something that I did or said, why couldn't you bring that up when it happened? Why are you waiting until I'm telling you about an issue I have to then tell me about an issue you have? That's just giving tit for tat. And that's draining. Who has time for that? Not me. I'm good on all of that. So I'm not here for it. I'm really not. The next type of friendship that I am no longer subscribing to are the women who love to throw pity parties for themselves. I can't stand a pity party. I can't stand victim Olympics. Oh God. I can't stand it. The woman who always is acting like Eeyore, like woe is me, and yeah, we're just not aligned. We're not even aligned because I don't even look at life like that. Yeah, bad things happen to everybody, but I don't sit around and just woe is me and it's his fault, their fault, her fault. I can't. There's like no accountability with them. And it's like no matter what you say to try to uplift them, they're going to come up with a reason as to why they can't be uplifted and why life is going to always be shitty. And that's just draining as hell. If every time I talk to you, you have a complaint about the world, why am I here? Because there's nothing that I can say that's going to make you change your outlook on life. And I'm not willing to try. I see the world as a beautiful place. I believe most people are good people. I believe that I have more control over my life than I used to give myself credit for. I believe that everything I touch turns to gold. And I believe that there's nothing in this world that I can't have if I don't work for it, or if I work for it. So with that being said, we just aren't aligned. You don't see the world like that. You see the glass is half empty, not half full. And we're not going to make good friends because anything that I say that's positive, that's going to irritate you because you're negative. So we're going to always argue. It's going to always be back and forth and energy just going to be drained. So why even put ourselves in that type of situation? We're not going to be good friends to each other. And that's just the sad truth. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with any of the things I said? I can't wait to read what you guys have to say. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And join the Patreon. The link is down below in my description. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.